It's a big risk to run. Although, mind you, the last time they did play this was a long time ago. It was 5 months ago, so back in May. Very different roster.
And
now, yeah, they're really trying to get things going, though. Zini, what a right click she finds in the gardens and sends Mija down into the ground.
I would be so upset if that were happened to me. Kami only has 2 bullets, but none of them will be expended. As they go on the aggressive, Alexy is there, but capriciouS wins out in the end. Only 10 HP left, puts her teammate in the front of her. But she gets an upgrade. Regardless, she has the haunt as well to get that information. All they have to do is just wait. They don't have to show themselves. But Ali also with the haunt of her own. As I say over and over again, this map is also made for the fake. Rosie and Beth, what exactly where she is, what can you do? You get one, and she gets one more. The haunt will bite. You can see, you can hear. You just have to play for time. She gets it halfway and still wins in the end. Rosie again and again becoming the thorn in Bren Victress' side. You know my reaction if someone did that, I'll like, bro. You know what? I'll just say Rosie instead.
I'll get 4.
Yeah, we bro her instead, but Alexy with the speed. She has the shorty, and shorty says apple bottom jeans, I get the kill. Rosie with 2 already, thanks to that upgrade, looking very, very good. Bess as well. But Alexy, she's stuck in the corner. What can you do when Kamiyu is running and gunning at you? And suddenly, there's only Ali to work with. And does it really matter? Because Mija is ready. She knows exactly where she is. She reads her like a book, and that will be the end.
Mija tells Ali, quit playing.
I've been calling Hannah Kuya for fun. She got so upset.
She is for brothers. Tash, little do you know it, but you are a naturalized Filipino.
Regardless, look at all these utils put inside of showers just to buy time. No swing outs though, because why should they?
Spike.
Well, making sure that they don't overcommit on a lot of these pushes. They're playing really close here, ZOL.
So always punishes them for it, don't they?
They do. And with ZOL playing really close, they're not going to have a safety net to back on out. Maybe they can back out in the showers, especially if Alexy goes down. But Bess is going to have to go big here and find that pick first and foremost. I don't think he expects Alexy to be on the left-hand side.
Or maybe she does. You never know what goes through these pro players' minds. But he comes through and immediately the spray is not able to catch Shirazi, but Rosie still wins it! That was absolutely nasty! Alexy, not given the space, pushes in with 2. And for now, they are marked by Bess. Only not able to do much but get 1. But look at that, Zini still wins it out in the end. They're bonuses, but they are getting ripped through shreds. Mija with that cross, Twirly only with 5 HP left. She gets 1, I guess she got 2, not quite. 3 in a row. I think this is time where Bren Victress really gotta figure.
And ZOL using the benefit of this favorable defensive side in their favor.
Out of the ops and Kamiyu when winning this.
I have them.
She almost lost that.
Faster. Yeah, she almost did, but she does get tapped halfway. Regardless, look at all those utils, allowing them onto the side. Look at that, she doesn't get the second one, but Mija is ready for her. Mija go for 2. Mija 3 already before finally Twirly finds her in the end. Gets an upgrade, needs to reload that flash as well. She needs to give up the space. She does. Quickly run over toward the A side. It's 1 versus 3. If she can at least get the plant, at least a little bit more income for her for the next round.
It wasn't smart by Kamiyu, honestly, to buy an up here.
2 different angles. Twirly is anticipating it. She gets 1. Bit for her, and she says, surprise, everyone! I'm teleporting again! You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man!
Now she knows 1 is coming there from B short and 1 coming from CT, so they're split up. They're isolated, and this is very winnable for her. She's going for the flank as well. It's not planned for her here.
All she has to do is just get those picks. That's very important. But timing is key. Is 3K for Twirly. The flash comes out.
Good fake.
She knows exactly where she is, anticipating the push from elbow. And no, she looks the other way.
She knows her job.
Huge, but she's ready for it, Twirly! That was a 1 versus 3!
And Bren Victress, being on that eco, they're going to want to close that gap, and that they do. So, really, look at how much economy they've wasted. ZOL, simple mistakes here that are really costing them important rounds.
Burns with the Reigns. Alexy already on the side. She is very aggressive, but they are gonna be responding with an orbital strike of their own. Flash comes through, but Alexy from the other side. Zini with the plant, and capriciouS. Without the weaponry, it's so hard to push out, isn't it? But Mija is just so very low, but all she needs is just one bullet through the face. Best, she wants to get that pick. Alexy a little bit faster on that first contact. All they have to do is just play for time. These smokes Twirly enough to get that tag. She's just playing and just moving in and out of it.
It's gonna be really difficult now for ZOL to go on in. They're so good at winning some of these difficult positions, but they keep on placing themselves in difficult positions time and over. Waste of a orbital strike there, like Bren.
Go get him.
ZOL MERAKI seems to have lost their momentum. Also their composure after that clutch from Twirly. It's very hard to come back from that, especially when you have such a huge lead and advantage. And you saw the change in mindset from Shirazi. Regardless, Alexy denied they come through, but she still gets one in the end. capriciouS out of the way, but that cross coming through. Best, that's fine. Shirazi in the end. Best with her own. Can she get two is the question. No. Quickly moving out of the way, and Best, she only has 8 bullets in that chamber. Regardless for Kamiyu, she doesn't know that there's someone close in the corner. Alexy, Ellie. Getting one each. 2 rather for Alexy. And now
So that here on Bind, it's Best who picks up that raise roll for ZOL. We've seen her be really good when she's on more of the controller slot, and Mija's the one initiated. So let's swap things over. I'm not too sure if that's going to be too great. This is already an okay half considering all things that Bren, they are going to be ending this map on their favorite defensive side.
we saw they were about to commit to that nightfall, but changed their mind. Especially if they know that the op is currently on A main. Regardless, this cut of noise is not enough to deter ZOL MERAKI and give up their positioning. No information for Twirly. So now the question is, what can we do with this lack of information? How can we utilize this? And now here comes the fast explosive play as we hit 50 seconds. And Kamiyu does find Ali in the end. Mija hiding behind the box, and Best, she knows that it was all a fake. Doesn't realize there's someone behind her. The spray does come through, at least for that trade. Shirazi really taking out elbow here, and Zini, they know that they're coming through from CT. Rosie, one shot straight to the head, gets an upgrade as well. Prowler as well coming through, enough to give her the information. Zini is only half HP left. She needs to play this smart.
She could ult this, honestly. That wouldn't be out of the question. But Mija finds that pick. It's all down now to Zini, who falls down eventually. ZOL, great eco round they found. And that
On a gaming laptop. It's just a normal laptop you use for school.
Let's play.
What even?
is it, though?
Yeah, can go look at her Twitter. She did post up her setup. You notice Just Goat also asked how much do you need for a setup, and I'm curious to see what exactly is the outcome for that. Regardless, Shirazi, just waiting. Kamiyu as well. You saw, even though the cut of noise, ZOL did not move an inch. Did not even try to find out where they are. Stonewalling is also a way to play, because sometimes being alive is all you need to do.
Well, what made her go for that? She just gave away where the op is now. I guess.
Kamiyu has always been doing that. Like, I don't know if you noticed, like, it's as though like she is okay with letting them know where the op is, as though to try to play the mind game, try to funnel them to a different side or different area.
That allows Bren now to adjust. Now they know what to smoke off, though, and which angles to cut off. Shirazi checks the corner. Doesn't land the shot there. Mija opens up, though, but Shirazi deep on in, punishes Kamiyu, and that's exactly the problem. Maybe they would have smoked towards heaven instead if they didn't know there was an op, but because they knew there was an op, they smoked off the triple. Look at this push. Alexy finds one, but only good for the one.
They were not expecting the push, but it was still enough to dwindle down the numbers. Shirazi unfortunately misses, but Rosie quick on the shots. That was a wall bang towards Shirazi. Regardless, Zini playing this corner. She might be good for 2 if she can. She gets one enemy. Not enough for 2. Best trying to find the final member. Where are you is the question. Ali just waiting. She sticks it and she gets it.
Easy round for Ali to secure there. And that might have just been better here for ZOL MERAKI if that was what came to pass, but no. They give it away. And Bren Victress punish them, rightfully so.
It's fast into sight, but that pain shell's not allowing them to just breeze through. Regardless, they know that it's clear, but Shirazi from one side as well as the Flash, as well as the Seekers. It's so oppressive. Regardless, Best still gets one. Twirly stops her in her tracks. Twirly from one side. The container is still good for one. She gets hit by the Prowler, but Ali still gets her in the end. It's really good how they react to all of these utilities. Clears out the area with the orbital strike, getting nothing out of this. And Mija and Kamiyu are stuck in a 2 versus 4. Still gets one.
Oh no!
How did she get out of that alive? And Zini shuts her down.
Zini, a second follow-up. And Bren, they take the lead now, away from ZOL. You know, ZOL, they have some good ideas, but I think they're really rightfully so misplaced. They're a lot more favorable in that case. And ZOL, they've got some really good cards, but they just don't know how to use them properly.
Not able to get that quick run. Regardless, but Best, she moves backwards. Precious gets the flash, but everyone is waiting. In that corner, Kamiyu gets Shirazi. My God, Kamiyu with 2 and Mija with 1. What a cross! And that is the power of a well done eco. Kamiyu is just half HP left, but it's so hard for them to push out. Rosie with the flank from the other side. Kamiyu only 3. Kamiyu, can you get 4 is the question. Not quite. Ali was already with 3. She gets it in the end. Nightfall to equalize the situation, giving her information, throws out that they know that someone playing the corner. Haunt as well, just for that. And for now, she knows it's going to be a double peak. At least she gets 1 not quite as capricious, a little bit faster. And they win at Thrifty again.
Perfect.
To play for time as well. And both teams doing really well with the utility usage. But Bren Victress more so thanks to their, I would say, experience.
The peek here from Shirazi. Oh, she takes lots of damage in that one. This eco from Bren Victress. They want to dish out the same fate that was dealt to them in the previous round where the Thrifty was pulled off by ZOL. This is looking difficult. They've taken the round though. So this post plant, they can make things work out, especially if this push here towards elbow works out for them. They find the 1, but they get overrun. 2 for 2.
Still a situation that's winnable. Precious going on the aggressive, finds Ali. She does not hesitate to follow up with all of her utilities. And we all know that pros do not fake. Precious looks halfway.
1 enemy remains.
Still good with the cross. And it's going to be a clean round at least. Or ZOL MERAKI bringing it to a 6.
Good round here for ZOL MERAKI to secure, but I mean, as a chamber here on the attacking side, the defense I think is going to be a far starker contrast in her favor.
I think one great thing about ZOL MERAKI is that they've done work. And I think that even going into attack set is going to be okay, but Shirazi opening up onto Rosie, that's a big pick. It's going to be hard to get information now without her. So for Bren Victress, they can play time. They can do a fake if they want to. So long as they play their cards right. But no movement from ZOL. And look at how far ahead and aggressive Best is right now. Because they know that there's 1 there earlier, but her attention has gone straight to A main as Capricious putting in that pressure to the A side. Shirazi finds Kamiyu. Look at Alexy aggressively pushing in. Finds a kill as well. Looking so good. Following up with that utility is what Bren Victress does best. And Alexy seals the round. I have to say this is one of their flawless and cleanest rounds yet.
Very round. We've seen statistics be thrown out the window here today, Tosh.
Gotta do a dance of good luck for both these teams. And let's see what exactly can Bren bring to the table in terms of how they play on defense. Look at this aggressive stance here! Alexy and Shirazi getting so much value inside of that smoke. That is absolutely horrifying. Probably a heart attack for ZOL MERAKI right there.
They teleport to go for that B-side plant instead. Shirazi can honestly take a risk here to just run through. I wouldn't doubt her for that. I wouldn't fault her for that attempt, since they have such a heavy man advantage, but they're being disciplined about this. It's smart. The right thing to do.
They know that they're right over there. They see everything. Mija and Alexy get some trade. Mija with 2. She's playing this playing this
What?
so insane! Alexy finds capriciouS. There is still Mija to worry about. She finally gets the zoning. She knows exactly where she's going to be, but Mija is the one to come up on top. Mija, what the heck? Now ZOL has learned not to play too fast, but Mija is ready for Alexy. They were expecting the aggression to come through, especially in this eco round. Kamiyu leading the charge. She's scared of nothing. She knows that she can run and gun if she wants to. Best already aggressive into the site. She knows exactly where Ali is. Gets some space with that satchel. And now you see the plant come through.
Yeah. If I'm Mija right now, I'm gonna farm this kill. capriciouS, no, don't steal it away from Mija.
No!
Because they needed for her to get the orbital coming into the next round. She's one away from it. And they actually shouldn't be. Little do they know. Because full or half armor, no matter what, you're probably going to be going up against Vandals.
And they're
the
gonna be
Vandal will
one-tapped.
always, they could always four-shot you, no matter. And they'll
Exactly.
always one-tap you with a Vandal, no matter. A Vandal up against full armor or half armor will always kill someone in 4 shots to the body. So I think they could save a bit more economy in these type of bonus rounds especially, but they really want to take no second chances, I guess.
They're like, we like momentum. We take momentum. Momentum is ours. Doesn't matter what weapon we have in hand. And I mean, honestly, ZOL MERAKI has done really well when it comes to these ecos, when it comes to the weapon diff situations. Alexy needs to hold her ground. Does she know that there's someone inside of showers? Kamiyu just taking her time here. You have to look to the right.
What she has to do, if anything, is not peek. Just wait. You don't have to search for the peek here. It's not going to favor you.
Oh,
You've given
she knows
yourself
now.
away. It does keep the defense here, but they know it's a chamber, so now they know to lurk on. Go. Best. What a huge pick. They line up for her. They knock him down like dominoes.
Just
Spike planted.
Spectre is all that she needs. That's how confident they've been. 30 HP left.
Blinded.
Armor shredded out, but that's all she needs. Twirly, prepping that flash. Location revealed. They know exactly what both of them are. And Shirazi, she runs forward. Can she get one? Yes, she does. Gets a trade. Can she get two is the question.
Oh, no.
No, she doesn't. She empties her clip there.
Teleport's ready.
Has to get that reset. There's only 2 left of them. Shirazi,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do here? Because you can
Alex.
either go for the save, but
Oh.
she chooses to take the fight. 9 HP
Yeah.
left. Can she get out of this alive? She gets 2 of them, and now she says, I think that's enough damage done. And I will now go forward.
Yeah, it's a round conceded. Alexy was too far removed from the situation to even be in that fight, to even be in that post-plant retake. Yeah, it's an orange grenade. Anyway, ZOL MERAKI. They have the orbital strike now to really press the issue if in case it does get dicey. Stinger is out. Sheriff on Ali. She's been really proficient with that. They're going to have to make the most of what they've got. Yeah, I mean, they know they have the advantage here. Look at that. They take the control of CT all the way. They can even gain heaven. This is really difficult now for Bren Victress.
Ooh, just walk over that. Does get 1 flash, but doesn't really matter when you're gun
What?
diff Kamiyu with a 3. Insane flicks from her. She is absolutely on form. She can taste brilliant at the tip of her tongue. Regardless, Shirazi does trade out.
Remaining.
And this defuse comes through. But is it enough? Shirazi in a 1 versus 2.
Take a break, guys.
But Shirazi's 4K is not enough to win the round.
To be able to gain that advantage. Now, Bren Victress. Very important
want to
round
play?
here, Tosh. I
Let's
cannot
play.
even overstate the importance of this round for Bren. They need to take this. If ZOL get 11th, this is very dangerous. Warriors are going to be in best. Finds
oh my
one.
god, no!
But traded out. Perfect flash here from capriciouS.
I am so shocked that she got away with that. Regardless, the sprays come
Oh.
through. Zini does find capriciouS in the end.
Wow.
Shirazi still holding onto A main, but the smokes are
help
not
defense.
giving her any way to see onto main. She does hear all of the cues, but in this situation, what can you do when all you have is just a tour de force? Rosie is not afraid to just cross, and now Shirazi finds Kamiyu. That's a great opening shot for her. They have the man advantage, but can they contain the lead? Mija just playing inside of showers, doesn't have to overextend if she has to. Can just buy time, but look at this push coming through. Shirazi
Why?
just waiting for it to end, and the swing! Zini gets gets Mija. Shirazi gets one, and the defuse comes through. And I really like Shirazi's reposition as well. Just the whole team off guard, so at least they know there's one person, at least near teleport. And now look how fast they're just running straight onto the B site here. Here comes the showstopper. Can she get any value out of it? Where is everyone? She says. Can't find them. Does not get value. And Kamiyu with the plant. And look who's stuck outside. Here comes the orbital strike as well. But does it get value is the question. No, it doesn't. Everyone still on 100% health. Mija finds Ali. Not before Shirazi does find a pick of her own. capriciouS swings out there. And Alexy gets one inside. But Rosie with two. And ZOL says, even though you yank it back, we will just take it.
Away from what they consider their rivals. And this is a real good matchup for ZOL. If anything, this is one of the best teams against Bren Victress as of recent. And they have been really proving that here right now. And look at Mija, the way she just pushed out on the CT there.
They're chasing.
That was crazy. Yeah, they have to. They have to right now.
On the other side. The problem is they stack one side. And immediately you see ZOL running, making a beeline onto B side. They should not be giving them the site for free. Rosie, despite 25 HP, do they even mind? Ooh, does get tagged by the Trailblazer. Here comes the Prowler as well, just to buy some time. She does have Mightfall as well. Do you know that she is right behind that box? Zini catches Rosie out there with this Frenzy, and it's good enough because 25 HP left. Alexy spots someone out in the smoke with the Stinger, gets an upgrade as well, and Bren Victress, they win the round where they are gun diffed, and this is looking real huge for them as they take back the point, not allowing ZOL to get that match point.
Yeah, Bren Victress, absolutely.
Those rounds, but it's like a tug of war where you win one, you lose one, you win one, you lose one. There is an op on Shirazi. You know she's been very, very sharp on those shots, and Kamiyu has to be careful. Shirazi, she's playing a very aggressive angle here, and she gets punished for dry peeking that.
Good pick off here, coming from Shirazi. Such a menace on that op. A phantom she creates here out of Kamiyu, her opposing chamber. And ZOL, they lose this. That's the eco. Bren cut it down, 11-9. They're gonna be even closer. Alexy here, trying to go for the catch. Best able to find one. Alexy does get traded out though immediately. And ZOL in a 3v2. They've got the Rolling Thunder to confirm the round if they need to. Ali from the flank.
She got her own Nightfall to use. She has the Haunt as well. capriciouS did not get tagged though. I don't know if she is very, very aware that capriciouS is playing for main. Shirazi does find Rosie in the end. Ali using the Prowler just to clear out the area. And here comes capriciouS. She has the Rolling Thunder. It tags one, but Shirazi a little bit faster. And that is teamwork done so beautifully.
A bit too late there. And the mistake that capriciouS pulled off was that she was too close being on that Rolling Thunder. It's not going to connect if someone is right across that other side of the wall. She
does go to an overtime. I can expect a very long overtime between these two teams. The way they play each round looks like they're both favoring the attack side instead of defense. Regardless, Zini, she loves playing these aggressive corners. I'm really hoping that she does find a friend at least to trade out with her. But she's going to be found out here. That's shot out from the other side. They know exactly that there's at least two people in there. Best not able to find that corner. Smokes in front. Immediately gonna be jumping away. Thankfully, no one gets tagged by the pain shells.
Back on. Hears it coming and pushes herself back out to safety. Look at all these smokes that Alexy's utilizing in her advantage from high up above. Gets a second. This round is done. Bren Victress. They should be able to cut the lead right here, right now. 50 seconds left remaining. And Rosie, she's down low as well.
It's a situation where Alexy's positioning on top of the smokes possibly is used against them. Ali, she knows there's at least one inside of showers. All she has to do is not show off her
30 seconds
positioning. Thankfully, that Molly's not hitting her, but Rosie's the one who finds her instead. What a reaction! Alexy's still waiting for time. You do hear the sound of an almost plant as Rosie is trying to figure out where exactly they're at. But does she realize that from lamps, here comes Alexy catching her from the other side? And Alexy, even with 6 bullets, doesn't really matter as Shirazi seals the round with an op shot.
Almost looked dicey, but secured by Bren in the end. 11-10, their lead. It's been cut into, and now they have the benefit.
It's never really a situation where it's a full-on, full-on loss when they are going against a thrifty round. But this time ZOL trying to find a way inside of the site. Not sure what they have in mind, but they've had significant success on attack. Much more so than Bren Victress.
Bring them down.
Attacking side of theirs has been proven to be deadly, formidable even. But Bren Victress, they're the current queens of the Philippine scene here for Valorant. It's not a crown, nor a title, nor a throne they're looking to give up here today. Not just yet, not versus this ZOL team. Bess, it's a good angle to try and contest with, but it's also one that's quite committed, so just be careful with what she's playing with here. Flash out, she actually dodges it, so they don't really know that someone's within that hookah. With this presence being made here towards A, that's going to pull the defense, and Bess is in the right position to catch it off. That's exactly what you need to do on alert. Catch off the rotate.
So good. Play those off angles, taking a leaf out of Alexy's book. Mija in the plant here. That op shot does not land. Shirazi has no clue where to look or see. But you do hear the showstopper come through as Bess and Alexy will cancel each other out. Ellie, are you sure that you want to do that? Rosie still wins in the end. Shirazi ended up, but Mija and Kamiyu get 1 each. And ZOL MERAKI bring it to 12. Can bring Bren Victress.
Save that for the next round if it comes to it. Nope, they pull it out here right now.
They need to stop this. They need to stop them from getting match point. They really want to go to Berlin. They want to take this fight against Alter Ego next. Regardless, they will be okay with giving up hookah at least. They have bought enough time. There's no need to wait inside.
No, it's not really
She's there.
an easy task to be going up against Alter Ego after this series still anyways. Alexy, great paint shell there to force him back. Here comes out the orbital strike though from Bren's defense to try and keep them at bay. But the counter orbital strike is huge from ZOL. Mia finds one. They're melting. The showstopper coming in big to get the space. And only Twirly's able to respond. Rosie down low. Then she takes down Ali as well. All is on the shoulders here of Shirazi. Bren Victress on the cusp of elimination. He finds a one. Shirazi 1v3. Bess is low. If she can isolate the fight, this is still doable, but she doesn't have much utility to force that.
There's a lot of things that goes through her mind, but Bess is not allowing her to do that. As we have our winner for this lower bracket round, ZOL MERAKI